If you got 3 friends on the couch, this is the first game you should get. This is Towerfall Ascension. No, I will not beat around the bush. If you plan on doing some 4-player couch gaming with your friends, this is the game that needs to be on top of your list. Towerfall Ascension is a game you can play for 10 minutes or 2 hours and you have fun the whole time. Towerfall Ascension is a last man standing kind of game where 4 archers try to kill each other by shooting arrows at the others or by landing on top of their heads, Mario style. There is 1 button for shooting, 1 for jumping and 1 button for dashing, and that's it. Each round may only take a few seconds before all but 1 player is dead, or before everyone is dead, when the last 2 players kill each other or themselves at the same time. You can play with last man standing rules, with the last archer alive in each round gets 1 point, or you can play a mode where each kill scores a point and the first to 10 total kills win. We mostly play the most kills variant, since it's a bit more hectic, daring and more unpredictable, where even getting killed can be a good idea as long as you kill someone else at the same time. Even though Towerfall Ascension is a very simplistic game at its core, it is a game you can play for hours on end without it getting repetitive. There is a lot of maps with different challenges and lots of different things always happen. Even though the game looks a bit limited at a first glance, it never feels like you're having the same battle twice. The most important part of a versus game is of course readability and playability, and this is an area where the game truly shines. If you fail in a round, it's all your own fault, not the game's. Despite all the hours of hectic action we've spent in this game, I can't remember one occasion when someone has said something like, "The game screwed up," or "The game didn't do what I want to do, so now I'm dead." It's always, "God, I made such a mistake," or "Why did I shoot in the wrong direction? I totally screwed up." In addition to the versus mode, there's also a co-op mode where you fight against waves of monsters instead. This mode is much more enjoyable than I expected it to be. It really is a bonus mode to the main course, that is the versus mode, but it still gave us a great time with lots of laughter and lots of screams and shouting order at each other. Unfortunately, the campaign in the base game only offers 2-player co-op. To get your hands on the 4-player co-op campaign, you must also get the Dark World expansion. But I recommend that you do, because 4-player co-op in this game is a treat, and the extra levels in the versus mode and the extra playable character that the expansion adds doesn't hurt either. Here I should mention that the Nintendo Switch version is the only version for 6 players in the versus mode. I haven't played that version, so I can't say how much chaos everything will erupt into when 6 players go at it together. But if you want to play 6 players, it's the Nintendo Switch version you want. The only really bad thing about this game at all is that there are only 4 characters to choose from at the beginning, plus the one you get if you buy the Dark World expansion. It's such a pain when you have 4 players and only have 4 characters to choose from, because everyone chooses really fast and someone always gets a character they don't want to play as. You can unlock 4 more archers, but the game never tells you that you can or how to do it. So you may do it by accident, or if you know about it you can follow an internet guide. But I really wish that all 8 characters had been available from the beginning. I have no problem unlocking characters in a game like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, where you learn the more beginner-friendly characters at the beginning and then add more advanced fighters later. But since the only difference between the archers in Towerfall is their appearance, they should have been available from the get-go, or at least been unlocked in a much more direct manner, like after playing 50 matches. But this is my only real complaint. Towerfall Ascension is a must-have game on any system. It's one of the best, if not the best, couch versus game ever, and an entertaining couch co-op game to boot. It's definitely the best warm-up game ever. If you plan to play some meatier co-op game like Diablo 3 with your friends, it's perfect to play 10 or 20 minutes of Towerfall Ascension first to get your heart pumping. But since there's no online mode and playing solo is just for training, make sure you have some friends ready to play before you buy. The Good. Maybe the best couch versus game ever. Amazing gameplay. Great characters and world design. Lots of laughs. You can play for 10 minutes or 2 hours and have great fun. Entertaining co-op. Nice expansion. The bad. More characters should have been available from the beginning. Base game only supports 2-player co-op. No online mode. The in-game advertising for the Dark World expansion is quite aggressive until you buy it. When all is said and done, I give Towerfall Ascension 9 out of 10. As long as you have a nice couch and 2 or 3 friends who are ready to play, buying this game is a no-brainer. That's really all you need to know. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.